What's up, YouTube fam? It's Sparky617 here, and today we are back with some snow plowing simulator. Now, I just now realized how terribly this thing controls. So we're going to do our first job here that is not at our office. I can see up here that there is a house about 6 meters. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm not 100% sure how this goes. But let's jump out of the truck and see here. Okay, so here's the fence. A description of the job: clear the property thoroughly. Mrs. and Mr. Smith. This is the first paid job, so put in the work. If you guys did enjoy the last episode that we did, or you actually have yet to see the last episode we did, check it out. I had a lot of fun with it. You guys seemed to enjoy it a lot, actually. So, hence why we are back playing more of it. I'm super excited to jump in. I really actually am. Now, somebody did tell me that you can take the plow truck to push the snow off into the yard. I need to make sure that I understand what they're saying, and what I believe they're saying is this right here. If I back this up, I can push it off. Ah, look at that. You guys are so smarter than I am. I never even thought about that. I put it into these big piles, and then I slowly moved it out of the way. But yeah, hit the like button if you guys enjoy. It really does help out a lot. It is the only reason we're back in this game. Because at first you guys didn't seem to be too enthused. Nobody kind of gave me any feedback, and I was like, okay, well, we're gonna shelve it for now. Which is often what I do. Unless I get feedback, I often shelve games for a while. And then all of a sudden it turned wintertime, and people were like, okay, you know what? Now all of a sudden, I am interested in plowing snow. So, hence why this series came back so much later than what series normally come back as. Obviously, you know, when we do series here, we keep the episodes kind of rolling. Like Baldur's Gate, we've had that rolling for a while. And other stuff like that. But, yeah, it wasn't that important to people until it turned winter. And then people were like, oh shit, you know, shoveling snow is kind of fun. To watch, not do. Shoveling snow sucks ass, let me tell you. Well, I guess unless you had this, push cart thing. I do not have a, snow truck or whatever that one kid called it. I don't, or guy, or girl, or, I'm sorry, I don't want to offend you. But yeah, I don't have one of those. I've only done it with the good old trusty, you know, shovel that feels like an inaccurate degree. Okay, so I'm what, too cold? Well, it's not below 36 Celsius. It's 36.2. Anyway, I've only used one of these shovels that, you know, feel like is gonna fall apart when you, scoop up even the slightest bit of snow. It fucking bends. And so it feels like it's literally gonna fall apart. But let's go ahead and we'll just hold the line here and, get this blue out of here. See, I do remember to hold Q. What was it, the first part where I was an idiot and just forgot that this was a thing, and somebody in the comments was like, do you know you can hold Q to C? And I was like, you know what? If I did, I would use it. So, unfortunately, the answer to that for you, my friend, was no. But it's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine, guys. We're fine. Okay, so fortunately, it appears as though they gave us enough. They made the driveway, just long enough to be able to push our cart. Now, my question is we're not clearing that part, only this, square down here? Seems like an interesting choice, but you know what? If they're satisfied with that, then I'm gonna be satisfied with that as well. If I don't have to do 100%, then I'm not going to do 100%. right? I'm just going to do what is required. Why do 100% if you're going to get the same, same reward for doing just what is required? I would never be able to do this as a job, I don't think. I just, in my humble opinion, I think that the cold is just not my thing. I could never do the cold. Plus, pushing that many kilograms of snow just is above my capabilities. Let's just say. Okay, now it's 35.9. Okay, so now it's below 36 Celsius, and we are apparently inadequately equipped to handle these temperatures. So, what does that mean? I have no idea. I know it means get warmer clothes, but we couldn't really afford warmer clothes. So, yeah, let's go ahead and see. We'll push this out of the way. Even though this is stacking it in front of the garage, I'm fairly certain that it's like we don't need to clean up here. So I'm fairly certain it does not matter. Maybe it does. Maybe we'll find out here in a minute that it does matter and that I've wasted a bunch of time doing that. But, oh, it does. Okay. So it does want it out of here. So we need to back it up and keep pushing it. Which, quite honestly, in actuality, if we just get it out of here, we can kind of shovel the last bit of it. We can kind of shovel the last bit of it by hand. I don't know how much it will allow us to, like, push with this. Not a lot. We will very quickly get the truck coming up, though. So we'll get that with the shovel in a minute. Let's go ahead. At the rate that we're going, are we able to push this down to here now? I guess. It's kind of quicker. Not 100%. I don't know if it's smarter to go, like, horizontally or vertically. I mean, I guess you also can't really describe what's horizontal and what's vertical on a, on a surface that's not really, capable of determining that. Okay, hold on. Why did that only get us... So the snow must have been thicker there. So it's 35.9 Celsius. My thing is shaking because we're freezing, but it's also raining. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. You know what? It's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. So if we take and do this, can we what? We have to layer it, right? If we just layer it out of the way. Or should we just go ahead and use, like, the shovel here? I'm entirely unsure of the best option or course of action. Our calories are getting low. You know what? I'm going to go with the executive decision and say that our best course of action is going to be to do this. Because this makes it go bye-byes, right? It makes it go bye-byes real good. We love it. We love it. Let's start here and work our way towards the very corner. And it tells us 85.4 up there. Okay, so we are getting it completed here. It considers that removed. We've got a tiny, tiny piece right here beside us. Also, the streaming software, to give you guys a bit of an update on that, because I know people are like, "Where's the live streams?" And I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. They've screwed up the streaming software, and I've had, nothing I've been able to do about it. I've been thinking of switching to normal OBS. but it's like I've just conveniently got everything set up through the other. But actually a Reddit post that I had replied to, because some people have been having the same issues I was, one of the staff members replied. It was like 70 some days ago was the post, and a staff member just replied yesterday, and they were like, hey, DM me a ticket number or whatever. And I was like, but yo, I talked in the live chat with a person, and they're like, oh, well, shit. Send me a ticket number, create a new ticket, and I'll be able to see that, which luckily I had created an old ticket. And ironically enough, it had the lady's name that I had spoken to on it. So hopefully I DM'd it to them, and hopefully I will be able to get that resolved, or at least some answers as to what the issue is. Now, in my opinion, with the whole streaming software issues and whatnot, they tried to tell me it was like the bitrate and my internet and stuff, and the person in the Reddit post said, if our team was telling you that, I'm confident that that wasn't your issue. And I'm like, damn, if you're throwing your own team under the bus, saying, yo, don't listen to what my team said, you all got some miscommunication going on. I think we need to work on our communication skills. Come on, guys. But I'm hoping that they are able to help me figure it out. If so, we will be back to streaming very, very soon. I really hope they get it fixed, because, we're just starting the new year. I'd like to hammer in some streams to start off the new year. I think that would be awesome. I think that would be real fun. I know everybody will have just finished off Christmas or Hanukkah or New Year's, whatever, and finished off their festivities in time for some YouTube, right? I know I get real busy during like the holiday season, and then once it settles to like mid-January, then it's like, damn, dude, I'm back to like going to work and then coming home and doing nothing with anybody. And I have nothing to do besides entertain myself with YouTube. So we're getting to that point where I need to entertain myself with YouTube, and as opposed to just consuming YouTube, I'd like to produce YouTube. We have still been keeping the videos rolling, though. The video portion works, so that's why I've been doing videos so much, even though I haven't been streaming. It's not that I'm completely switching away from streams. It's just that at the moment, video is all I got. I'm sorry. How do we look at our? There we go. We got black chocolate and we have some oranges. Let's go ahead and eat. I guess just all the oranges, because that's what it took. No, but I really do hope to get the streaming issue fixed. If we can do that, that would be lovely. We'll be back to hammering out all the good old games like Subnautica and Fallout and Skyrim and a bunch of those types, a bunch of simulators, whatever you guys prefer watching. Like I said, let me know down in the comments. Hop in the Discord, message me, DM me, talk in the different channels. Let me know what you guys want to see. We could certainly do that. I'm so excited to get back to streaming. It's so much more interaction, and I love it so much. So much so that I'm, like I said, considering that if I talk to this person and they can't figure out my issue, that I will be switching to normal OBS. Now, moral of that whole story was the fact that there hasn't been an update for the streaming software in months. Normally, every time I open the streaming software, there'd be an update, and so my assumption is that they're aware of the issue and they can't fix it, and so they're gaslighting everybody. Like the support team is gaslighting everybody. Okay, we finished. This is it. This is 100%. So I know we covered up their entire driveway gate here, but this is 100% done. How do we finish the job? Find more information by clicking the mailbox. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, $400. Yes, we finished. Mrs. and Mr. Smith, 7 Adams Drive, 41 meters squared, packing snow. 41 meters squared, 100%. Time, 13 minutes and 29 seconds. The weight was 4,594.6 kilograms, wearing $400. You've made some money. Always check the store for new clothes or tools to buy. Mrs. and Mr. Smith recommended you do this. recommended you to his doctor friend. I was like, wait a minute. Do this. And then I saw doctor, and I was like, recommended to do his doctor. I'm gonna have to pass on that opportunity. But that was, in fact, not it. So, let's go ahead and we'll go to the next house. Let's see, what do we have? Yeah, we have the doctor, and we've got Roscoe. Well, Roscoe was already here, so I'm assuming these are the two, like, beginning jobs. Here's our hub garage. I love how it says prologue. Not sure. But let's go ahead up to Mr. What was it, Roscoe? Roscoe O'Keefe. Let's go ahead and head up to Roscoe's. If you guys did enjoy and you have yet to do so, hit the like button. It helps out a lot. If you guys are new, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so that you can see when I post a video or go live in the future. If you guys are new, thanks for sticking around. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so that you can see when I post a video or go live in the future. I think I already said that. If you guys want to support the channel on a higher level, there's a join button down below, which makes you a channel member that gives you access to a ton of cool perks, such as early access to videos like this one. We will definitely be doing more. Like I said, join the Discord. Let me know what else you guys want to see. I can't wait to see you in the live streams. But other than that, guys, paid special attention to the snow behind the house. But other than that, guys, have a great morning, have a great night, have a great evening, have a great afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are at in the world. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.